That's the type of pitcher I think Paul Skeens will become, where he's going to be the most coveted pitcher in all of baseball. That's why the Pirates should try to sign him to a long-term extension. The second he gets to the major leagues, Richie, they should try to sign him to like a 7 or 8 year deal and buy up his free agent years right away.
You know, I don't disagree with that for sure. I definitely think the landscape of baseball is going to change because of these regional sports outlets and teams not getting as much money. So I do think salaries are going to come down a little bit. I don't know if that means that the Pirates are going to be able to afford a guy like Paul Skeens in 5 years. But I do think that we're going to get a good look at him next year at some point. And we know the way the Pirates do business, the Super 2 thing. We might see it in June, July. But I think at some point next year, barring any injury, I think you're going to see him next year in a Pirates uniform.
Well, we better. And if we don't, that means something went terribly wrong. Because, I'm talking to people. We had Matt Capps on our show today. Matt Capps said, I think he could pitch in September in the big leagues if the Pirates were in the mix. Now, they won't be. But I think instead he'll pitch probably at single A and then some at double A. I think he'll pitch in Altoona. Our viewers maybe out there in Altoona will get a taste of Paul Skeens. And then I think he'll start next year at AAA. And I think by Memorial Day, we'll be clamoring for this guy, and he'll make his debut not that long after. And he's going to be electric. It's just such a shot in the arm for the Pirates organization that we've got a guy now, Richie, that we can look at and say he can go toe-to-toe with the best pitchers in baseball, and he's going to be cost efficient, affordable for a number of years. I like this pick so much. I give it an A+.
All right, I know your other half of the PM team. You do the show with Chris Muller. He wanted Dylan Cruz. Did you change his mind today on the show?
No, I did not. Mulsey's talking about stuff like arm problems, okay? Well, the guy's got no arm history of injury. He didn't pitch a lot in college because he was a catcher at Air Force before that. Guys like Verlander and Cole's never had an arm problem. So I don't get that. I mean, Mitch Keller could get hurt. Does that mean people don't want him to get an extension? So I'm very bullish on this pick, and shame on Mulsey for not having the same opinion.
Yeah, me too. And I think size has a lot to do with it. This guy's a big guy, big frame, 6'6".
Oh, yes, he is.
I don't know if that has if that has anything to do with arm injury, but I think he can handle throwing 100+ miles an hour better than someone that's not as big as him. All right, we're going to take a break. 412-575-2600 is the number on the Borders and Borders hotline. Taking your phone calls in a couple minutes. Stay right there.